Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Litecoin's price chart. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about LTC, I believe we were right around this area. And the idea was that your best bullish scenario in here suggests that we are having a series of 1-2s. And for example, this can be one correction for wave 2. And like we are having in here another 102 followed by even another 102. And this scenario, well, it suggests that soon in LTC, we have to see a move up. And I said, if we see the move up that we talked about accelerate quite a bit, fair enough, that can be like a really bullish sign, confirming the 1-2 scenario. So what happened? Definitely not that. And we actually talked about this move down, and we said, if we get something like this and in it, we take this important low down here about, let's say, $110. It's not really going to be a good sign. And as you can see, we did get a move down. We took this low, but not this low, at least yet. However, I don't really think that taking this important low even is going to be such an optimistic sign. Why? Because this is actually narrowing your option if you insist on being optimistic to one and probably only one scenario. You see, you can argue in LTC we are having something called an ABC expanded flat, or maybe a running flat, which looks like this. This is our initial move down into a correction for wave B, which in it we are going to take this initial high and then good strong move down into our C leg. And in case in this phase we are not going to take the low of our A leg, fair enough, this pattern is called a running flat. On the other hand, if we end up taking it, it's called an expanded flat. And nonetheless, the subwaves for both of these corrections are absolutely the same. ABC into A, ABC into B, followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down into C. Let's go on the live chart. Okay, so here is what's going on in my mind in like very short time. In my view, in Litecoin, we are probably having a 1 correction for wave 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down to about probably this point into wave 3, correction for 4, another move down into wave 5. And now that we have taken this important low, we have to sort of kind of consider the possibility of having from here an A, B, C zigzag, and this can be like an A, B, C down. And we have to say that, I don't know, maybe we are having in here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, and since clearly we are having overlapping of the waves, I don't know, maybe this is going to be a bit of a wedge structure. Overall, trust me, this count is looking really messy, but you know, we have to be objective and at any given moment be able to come up with a bullish and also a bearish count at the same time. So this is in the interest of that, suggesting from this high we are having an A, B, C, and this is going to be on a higher degree into a wave 2, and what's next, a strong move up into wave 3, 4, 5. This in my view is pretty much the only bullish scenario that we are able to find off of the lowest low. If you want to say in LTC we have hit our final low. Now question, is this actually my favorite count? I'll be honest with you, not really. In my view, we are probably having in this phase a correction structure and not an impulse. And having said that, in like very short term, I do think we are probably going to get a move up and gather some liquidity that are around the highs, but then maybe you are going to see a continuation of the move down in order to take this low, but maybe we're not going to stop there. We're going to go quite a bit slower than that. And if during this phase you see Litecoin taking this important low as well, about $110, well, okay, that can be sort of kind of your bearish confirmation, suggesting, you know what, we are probably headed lower. Is that going to be such a bad sign? Overall, in the midterm, no, not really. I think no matter what is going to happen in the next, let's say, 3 to 4 weeks, we are still looking absolutely bullish. But you know, in the short term, maybe we should have some more downward price action. So right now, let's get a move up. And by the way, today we are having FOMC meeting, so you know, let's be a bit patient and not trade anything for that matter, because you might end up getting stuck into some volatilities and the price may even hit your stop loss if you are not that lucky. So you know, just be patient, it doesn't really worth it. And as a result of that volatility, you may see a move up, but then a move on the downside. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Litecoin. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.